We waited a year for uncertainty. And in a single week, Heartstopper gave us clarity. Not chaos. Not cancellation panic. Clarity. You're watching CineVerse Hub, where endings matter just as much as beginnings. For months, the conversation circled the same question. Is Season 4 happening? Season 3 closed on a threshold moment. Not dramatic, not explosive, but quietly life-changing. Nick looking toward university. Charlie finding steadier ground within himself. The future stretching out with equal parts hope and fear. It felt open. Intentionally unfinished. But behind the scenes, the real discussion wasn't about demand. It was about integrity. Kit Connor recently addressed what fans were already sensing. Heartstopper was never meant to run indefinitely. The story works because it captures a specific moment in growing up. That fragile space between adolescence and adulthood. Stretching it too far risks turning sincerity into repetition. And this series has never thrived on repetition. So instead of forcing a fourth season, the team made a deliberate choice. Heartstopper Forever. A feature-length film. One final chapter. And that decision changes the tone completely. This isn't a backup plan. It's authorship. Kit Connor and Joe Locke are stepping in as executive producers, helping guide how Nick and Charlie's journey concludes. Alice Oseman is writing the screenplay herself, ensuring the emotional DNA of the graphic novels remains intact. The creator who started the story is the one finishing it. That matters. Now for the update that made it all feel real. Filming has officially wrapped. The cast's final set photos didn't feel like marketing. They felt reflective. Grateful. Like a group of friends aware they were closing something meaningful. Netflix has confirmed a 2026 release window, allowing space for careful post-production. No rushed goodbye. No last-minute extension. Just time to land the story properly. Narratively, the film begins exactly where Season 3 left us. Nick preparing for university. Charlie stepping into a more confident version of himself. But the tone is evolving. This isn't about hallway crushes or first confessions anymore. It's about whether young love can withstand distance, ambition, and the pressure of becoming who you're meant to be. Kit has hinted at more mature emotional beats. Not dramatic for the sake of drama, but honest to where these characters are now. Growth changes dynamics. Independence introduces tension. The sweetness remains, but it's tested by reality. And this won't be a two-person goodbye. Tao and Elle face the strain of future plans pulling in different directions. Darcy and Tara continue navigating identity and stability. Isaac's journey towards self-understanding deepens. This film isn't just a send-off for Nick and Charlie. It's a final checkpoint for the entire friend group. That's what makes this feel intentional rather than abrupt. Heartstopper isn't being cut short. It's choosing its final note. In an industry that often stretches beloved stories until they lose their spark, creative restraint feels radical. Ending where the emotional truth peaks instead of where the ratings dip, that's rare. So yes, it's bittersweet, but it's also aligned with everything Heartstopper has always stood for. Honesty, growth, and love that doesn't pretend permanence is guaranteed. Only presence. Heartstopper Forever won't just close a series. It will preserve it. And sometimes the most powerful ending isn't the loudest one. It's the one that knows exactly when to say goodbye.